The horse flies! There's hundreds of them!
See you soon.
All I see is dust, and he was supposed to be looking out for us. And he wants to be a guide, and this is a terrible start.
Friends, family, we are here on another very exciting adventure. It's been an exciting ride in. It's taken a couple hours, but we're getting ready to launch the canoes on Indian Pond and go to one of my all-time favorite secret camping spots. And we're gonna try to hook on some fish. I've got Corey, I've got Brandon, and I've got a special guest with us this weekend. So we're gonna do some camping, some fishing. It's gonna be a mixed bag, but stay tuned because it's gonna be exciting. But it is getting dark. It's probably going to be dark by the time we get to the campsite, so we really got to get to it, get these boats unloaded, and let's get at it. Let's go. All right, guys, so it was awesome paddling. It took a little while. We got here a little later than we thought, but we knew it was going to get dark. We knew it was going to happen. That's part of the excitement. That's part of the fun. You drive hours down a dirt road before you start paddling, stuff is going to happen. But the incredible thing is we came to the spot last year, and it's just held special memories for me all year. So we're back here. Some of the benches I made last year, still here. Some of the tripod stuff, still here. So we are going to be hammock tenting this trip, but it is dark. So we're going to get a big old fire started, and we're going to get the hammocks up, and then we're going to have some dinner. And we might even try some night fishing. What do you think, guys? Gentlemen, we survived the night. Corey, how you feeling?
What's feeling like I need coffee. Here's your bedpan.
Appreciate it. I think that hammock sleep is fantastic.
This is the special guest we were telling you about.
It's Critter.
It's Brandon's brother, and he's going to be hanging out and fishing with us and doing some of the filming, and his pants just fell down. All right, so we did wake up to the sweet tapping of rain on the rain flies of the hammock this morning around 4:30. Right now it's probably 5:30. It's still coming down decent, so we're actually going to get a tarp up to kind of give us a little bit of cover over the fire, so that way when we're done fishing, trying to dry off, we have a spot to do that just in case it keeps raining all day. But the good news is literally fishing is right there. We can do it from the shore. I can wade in like this, so I'm gonna be getting wet anyway, so it's gonna be some decent fishing. We've got a couple jumps here and there, but right now we're going to attempt to string up this tarp, so it should be fun. So, trying to catch a bass on the fly rod. What are we gonna hook up today?
So we're gonna put some poppers on, little top water bait.
Okay.
Cool thing with this, since you're kind of learning, and that's kind of what your whole journey's about.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a nice visual aid. You're gonna be able to see the bait on top of the water. Okay. You're gonna be able to track it. You're gonna know exactly where you're fishing. And the cool thing is as this is making movement on the water, if a fish bites it, you're gonna know. Let's talk about setting the hook. So
Great show.
it's a great show. So what we're gonna do, and by we I mean you, this is all you, buddy, we're gonna get you a fish again. As you're stripping that popper, you're gonna be hearing it pop, and you're gonna be doing it nice and slow with some sudden jolts. We'll get the hang of it, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But when you get a fish that's gonna bite, what I want you to do, I want you to grab the line as you're stripping it. I want you to hold tight onto it, and I just want you to lift the rod.
Okay.
That little pressure and that angle of the rod that's gonna pull on the line is gonna be perfect for that popper. And you're gonna know if it's on or not, because these smallmouth are feisty today. I can tell you that right now.
If you don't do this, you can't aim at the fish.
So, little update, it's raining the hardest. It's rained all weekend. The boys right now, working hard, staying dry. We're gonna try to get back out. I see some fishermen out there right now. You guys can't see them because it's raining so hard. But I think, we're hoping we can go back out, catch some fish. We do actually have a cove that we're pretty excited to go see. Last year, we had some adventures, and this year I think we're gonna go back to the same spot. Hopefully catch some more wildlife. It's super buggy right now. I can't even pay attention to what I'm saying to the camera.
Flies are brutal.
The flies are ridiculous.
All right, so we're back off the pond and it was a huge success. We all got on some fish. I caught on my biggest bass so far, and we got the fire going again, and we cooked up some Alaskan moose from my buddy Dave Conley. So it's cool. I wasn't on the hunt with him, but I was able to edit that footage. So I kind of feel like this is the perfect place to share it with the boys, and just wanted to say thanks, Dave. So here's some Alaska moose. So good. All right, so something I've been wanting to do ever since we got here is I've wanted to give you guys a proper camp tour. It's super important for me that when I'm in the woods, I want to be comfy and I want to really enjoy and embrace this spot. And even though it rained all day yesterday, we were still super comfortable. So that's why we didn't do this tour. But real quick, I've been over this way. This is my spot overlooking this cool little cove. Got the rain flag going down. And then yesterday morning, the first thing that we did is we got up and we put this big tarp up, so that way we can sit around this fire, stay comfortable even after we get cold and wet. So it's been nice.
Over here, so we set up some hammocks. Last year Jeremy had a hammock and we were all in tents and we all got soaked. So this year we decided to get off the ground. We set it in a nice little clump of trees. Cool thing about this is we're right next to the water, and you know what? There's nothing like waking up next to the water when you're in a place like this.
The thing with Jeremy is he definitely brings a lot of gear. So to kind of cope with that, we need to get him some fish. But in order to do that, we also have to bring a lot of our gear. It's quite a lot of stuff, but it's something you got to do to catch some fish in a remote place.
So the cool thing is we're just out here having a blast. You know, my experience, you know, in filmmaking is awesome to be able to do this out here and to share these experiences with you. But again, without guys like Brandon and Corey, it's really difficult for me to get out here and to be able to experience this, and I'm trying to learn at a more accelerated rate, and I want you guys to be a part of this. So to be able to come here, and essentially if we wanted to, we could have kept a couple of those fish, and maybe we're going to do that next time. We'll do a catch and cook. I really want you guys in the comments, tell me the things that you want to see. I would love to teach some backwoods bushcraft and some fire starting techniques. Another few things for me that I personally want to continue to learn is my casting is getting a little better, my bait movement's getting better, but as far as the knots and when and where to use some of these things. So that's some tutorials that I want to bring you guys along with. So please, in the comments, tell us what's important, but make sure to follow along. Right now, we're gonna pick up camp. I think this is about a trip right now, but we'll share the paddle with you, and I'm sure we'll get a couple lines wet. But if not, until next time, keep casting.